with the Cockeyed Homestead. Guess what time it is? It's tea time! And we have a lot to discuss this month.
Well, hi.
We're stepping over each other now.
That's okay. We do it all the time.
The first step in this saga is her cooking stuff.
Yes. I made an almost sugar-free strawberry jam.
That was good.
Yeah.
I used a lot of it.
Yeah, we've already been through 2 jars. It's a good thing it made 12.
It'll be gone in a couple of weeks.
Made the clover and honey cold cotton jelly for when you're congested and have a fever and don't feel good, because clover is in abundance right now. And
I don't know if it is anymore.
well, for us it hasn't rained enough to
Oh, that's true. All the clover's like,
yeah,
like me.
it's wimpy.
Yeah. Then there were the chores and the stuff and the whatnots. Putting up the dog fence. I did do the dog fence. And thinking I was going to get a dog Nayu size or smaller. I didn't.
No.
We'll discuss that soon enough. So when this dog got here, he just pulled, because he's strong, and he pulled the fence back. Prepare yourself if you have a large dog who wants out. So, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
so, but the fence is still up, and it keeps the chickens away from him, which is good. So that's good. Garden update and chores. Oh, I finally put the wire around the compost bin.
Yes, we got compost now.
Yeah, and we're starting to do the compost now. It'll be, like next year. But the chickens aren't scratching it apart, so we're actually getting some compost.
Yeah, they're
My
scratching the straw out,
A
but they're
little bit.
satisfied with that.
And I put straw around it so that they have something to play with.
And they still got in my garden, they eat my cucumbers.
Oh my. Whoops. My spoiled chickens.
I found out today all my pretty little cucumber plants that I'm blogging about on Sunday are gone.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. They've moved the straw around and everything. Oops.
Well, I know we have a lot of bunnies, so. And a lot of rabbits. Nius has been chasing them, but they're fast.
Well, these you can see where they have scratched it away so they could lay in the dirt.
I'm trying to get everything off of my chickens. I love my chickens and I spoil them.
The only at the Cockeyed Homestead do you have free range chickens, and you fence the garden to keep them out.
A lot of people do that. Well, against deer and stuff, but still. Next is cleaning out the barn.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Let me tell you something. Don't do what I did. I'd like to have died. It was of course during this incredibly hot period where we had temperatures that were skyrocketing. Everybody was complaining. No rain, a lot of heat. I mean, everybody around here, their corn, I mean, there's no water for them. Yeah, it's been bad. So I cleaned out the barn during the worst part, the hottest part of the summer, and the hottest part of the day.
I told her to take the hurricane fan out there and turn it on, but she didn't do it.
Too lazy. But I cleaned out that dang barn, and it's back together, and I can walk through it and not kill myself. I love that.
Better yet, I can walk through it and not kill myself.
Yeah, I'd say, it's in the barn. She says, I ain't going in there.
Where in the barn? Well.
Oh, next was the facelift for the workshop. Let me tell you something. I want my workshop so badly that I forced myself to do everything else before I did this. because once I get into my workshop, I'm not coming out for a while. I have probably 12 projects I want to do.
Yep.
So, and I can't wait. I'm just chomping at the bit.
Well, I've got a couple too.
Yeah, I mean, we got all kinds of good stuff. Sweating in the garden. We were both out there that time. Holy cow.
See, I usually have sense and go early in the morning, like right after the sun comes up and there's just enough light to see. Mel lollygags in bed until the hottest part of the day and decides to get up and do it after that 10 to 2 really, really hot stuff.
Yeah, I worked through like 4 or 5, which is like the hottest part of the day. It's 3, right around 3 o'clock. It's like,
Where
"Oh."
I come in by 9 o'clock, stay in where it's cooler until about 5 or later, and then
Definitely.
go out again.
Yeah,
I have sense.
I don't have sense. God didn't give me sense. He gave me rockets.
You were standing behind the door again, weren't you?
Yeah, I was hiding that day. Hide and seek, yeah. hide sense. Okay. Okay, so, yeah, we were sweating in the garden, let me tell you.
Oh, yeah.
But it certainly is looking better if I could keep the chickens out. We're not going back there now.
We were talking about a rain dance to get it to
Yeah.
rain. And then it rained. So then we're dancing in the rain.
And then it quit. God said, please don't do that. You guys are idiots. Don't do that. And then there was more darn chores. Now I had that weed whacker. I'm going to tell you something. That is my toy. I weed whack. I don't have a mower. So I weed whack. Well, I weed whack everything. Unfortunately, Nius does not like the weed whacker.
Neither does Herbie.
So, well, he's barking at her, and she is trying to kill the weed whacker. I'm trying to work. Yeah, I chased her around with the weed whacker. I done it all. It didn't work. She just came back for more. Oh my goodness. Okay, so, but the yard looks better. I'm all happy about that.
It looks like somebody lives here now. It was the best investment I ever made.
It is too.
Came home from the store, I said, Mel, I got a present for you. It's in the back of my van. Go see.
I went out there and said, weed whacker! Okay, now, she goes with the blogs. 'Cause
Okay.
she has a blog, for those that don't know. It's down in the description. We also have a Pinterest. It's down in the description. And don't worry when it comes up, oh, it's not safe. I think that's a Firefox thing. Ignore it. Because it's perfectly safe to go to our blog, our website, wherever. That said, blogs, please.
Okay. The first blog I did for the month was, well, month before last, Mel let the cat out of the bag about our homestead plans that we had been discussing, about opening it up with tiny houses and stuff for other people to come on board with us. Like-minded folks who like to have fun but work hard at the same time. So, my blog is weekly and it covers all the behind the scenes stuff.
Crazy
Mel
crap.
mentions it on YouTube. And 50 million people, no, not really, but 20 people start asking questions and commenting and stuff like that. We love your comments,
Yeah.
but you want to know more information. Well, the blog is a way of getting more information to you. All the behind the scenes, the details of plans, and just me cutting up. Where Mel cuts up in front of the camera, I do it with words. So the first one was the homestead plans. Then, rather than torturing you through the killing of another rooster or the creation of another zombie rooster, I actually blogged about it, and I titled it Ding Dong, the Rooster's Dead. I tried to kill both of them. Unfortunately, one is still walking around with a broken neck and a real strange
He's not
crow.
got a broken neck. He's got a funny crow, but that's it. But, yeah, he's next.
Yes, he is. Now that you found the hatchet, all you have to do is sharpen it and all.
No problem.
And
I can sharpen hatchets.
if he continues to walk around with the head cut off, other than the initial,
Yeah, we're moving.
yes,
We're leaving.
I did a blog on those darn chickens again about how they keep getting into the garden. Mel put up a new fence. They're still getting in. They're having a blast in there.
Right, it's not tall enough.
Well, I'm going to build them a chicken run around it.
Okay. Oh, that's a good idea.
Yes. Build them a chicken run around it. Keep them in there. They can have all the bugs they want, but they'll stay out of my garden when they're enclosed in a 6-foot tall fence.
Okay.
And then we had Mel's new project,
Like I need another one.
which she'll talk about in a moment. And then I wrote the one for this Sunday, which is the runaway dog, or dogs just want to have fun. And it goes back to
What I'm going to talk about.
what she's going to talk about. And I'm actually going to be gone. I was supposed to be gone today, but Mel twisted my arm. Ow!
She's going to stay till tomorrow morning.
Yes.
So,
I've got her family reunion I have to go to, but I've
be
laid in plenty of food for her, so she'll
and I've got
eat,
plenty to do.
and she's got plenty to do.
And now I want to introduce you to somebody. I want to introduce you to the newest member of the family. Doofus. No. His name is Ben. Benny.
His name is Doofus.
His name is Benny, and I think he's a cutie pie. He's a bit of an idiot. But he's young, a young dog, and he's just learning how to be in a home. Aren't you? Yes, you are. I don't know if I'm going to keep him. What I am going to do is train him so that maybe he can find a nice home that is, is loving and so forth, but he'll already be trained for home. That'll be nice. Or if I keep him, he is going to help me drag stuff around. I'm going to build a cart, and he's going to pull it. Aren't you, fathead? What?
I'm Doofus.
But he's going to be learning, he's already started learning sit down, off, which is don't touch that, and rise, which is stand up, and he's learning it. He's doing very well. It took him a couple of weeks to get into the family, though. I mean, he was wacko. He picked Herbie up and shook him over food.
The
Which I did-
cats.
And he's chased the cats. He has chased the cats and chased the cats. He nipped at, didn't touch him, but he nipped at Logan. And
Everybody nips.
everybody does that to Logan. Yeah, it's like, what do you do?
Yeah.
And, yeah, see there? Friends?
He's lovable,
Yes, he is.
but I don't like tongues in the ears
Oh,
or
God.
tongues in the mouth. Especially not puppy tongues.
Good boy. But Dervish is in hate with him. My cat does not like the dog. Devin has taught him down. pow, hits him on the head, and he goes into a down. It's very fun. So yeah, it has been a circus. He's actually killed a chicken, so I can't have him loose around the place at all. And that goes back to that blog, Runaway Dog. He and Nayus took off one day. Yeah, that was fun. I had already gotten ready for bedtime, I was in my night clothes. I'm sorry, I'm not going to go chasing all over the countryside looking for a dog that Nayus is trying to kill. So, that or she was introducing him to all of her friends. She's got pals and stuff that she goes and sees, but she has sense. He does not. So
He's a doofus.
he's not been in that kind of situation. It seems like he was in somebody's backyard, and what they did was they called animal control and said, come and get him or I'm going to shoot him because he's of no use to me. Now look at this beautiful German Shepherd mix. I mean, he's a beautiful dog. But oh, look at he's doing his ear thing and everything with the beautiful God dog boy. So I wanted to introduce you to Benny, and you'll see all kinds of crazy stuff that I'm going to be doing with him in future.
Yes. The reason behind getting the dog is on my blog, so if you're curious,
Yeah,
you have to go read
go read about Ben and
how
what-
we found him.
That's funny, actually, a funny story. So yes, go to the blog and find out about that.
It's cockeyedhomestead.blogspot.com.
Yeah, it's in the description. Pinterest, that's in the description.
Facebook is in the description.
Facebook is in the description. My Facebook crew, we're about to do a poll. That'll be fun. What else? That's it.
Yeah, that's it for
Other
this month
than-
so far.
Happy 4th of July, guys.
Yeah, have a good one.
This has been Mel and Joe for the Cockeyed Homestead. Y'all have a blessed day.
Amen.